Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is a June 2021 52 weight question number 5. So it is a combination of a binomial probability and normal distribution. So concentrate fully here. Let me read. Every day R takes a flight between A to B. All right, on any day. Any day means probability will not change. It means probability remains same. The flight arrives early is 0.15. All right. And he arrives on time is a 0.55 and arrives late 0.3. Okay. So this point is very, very clear. So he's saying that the probability each of the 3 random chosen days, our flight does not arrive late. So does not arrive late. So late is 0.3. And naturally not late, if you ask me, not late. So 1 minus 0.3 equals to 0.7. So now thing is that he say on each 3 days. So it means not late, not late, not late. So I'm writing here not late, and not late. So 0.7 into 0.7 into 0.7. So it becomes 0.7 to power 3. I believe this point is very, very clear. Okay, second option, I think this part is conceptual and you got a point. Rather than we do some long way. Okay, so this 0.343 is our final answer. Okay. Second part, B. What is asking for B part? Find the probability 9 random days are chosen random. So I have taken n is equal to 9. The sample is 9 days. The Richard flies arrive early are at least 3 times. So out of 9. So best technique, do this kind of question because it is a binomial probability. We start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Although there's no need to make it, but just for sake of your understanding, he said at least 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And these many options you have to take it to get the answer. But it's too lengthy. Do you know, student, all of you familiar that sum of the all options is equal to 1? So which I don't need these 3 values I don't need. Which I don't need, subtract from 1, I'll get the other one. So planning is so simple, but how to complete? He's saying that the flight arrives early. Okay, flight arrives early. So flight arrives early. So 0.15 is a probability to favor. So probability is a 0.15 and Q is naturally 1 minus this, so 0.85. Now, students, now what is the plan of action? How to do it? And are you already familiar? The formula of binomial is what? NCR Q to power N minus R and P to power R. Now is very clear. I'm using, and what is the plan of action? From 1, subtract the all first 3 options. So this is a way to find it. 1 minus R equal to 0 plus R equals to 1 plus R is equal to 2. And I'm going to complete a question. How come 9C0, 2 brackets, 9C1, 2 brackets, and 9C2, 2 brackets. Okay, so now if we use it here, so what is coming at here? Because formula says we have to write Q here. First bracket Q, and Q is 0.85. And I'm writing here 0.85. Second bracket P, 0.15, 0.85, 0.15. 0.85, 0.15. And the difference of these numbers will come on the top. So we got a 9 minus 0 is this, and 0. Here 9 minus 1, 8 and 1. Here 9 minus 2, 7, and here 2. And I believe the point is very, very clear. And if we type in calculator, whole thing, if we type in calculator, so answer turned to be 0.141. So I'm just saving my time. So I hope so the point is very, very clear how I got it. Now,
Sir, the answer is 0.343.
0.343. Okay, let me check.
No, man, sir, you're doing, no, sir, you're doing the second part.
Yeah, the second part. This is the second part, right?
Okay, sir.
Second part, correct. Okay, thank you very much. So 0.414. Okay, now let's go for the third part, C part. So C part, what the question is said, 60 days are random and chosen. Now, one genuine question with us, student may ask, sir, how we know this go for binomial and how we go this for normal distribution? We have a special criteria which I'm going to discuss with you now. Get ready. When you talk about 60 days are chosen at random, so n, I'm writing it here now. Get ready. So n is equal to 60 days chosen. Okay, and he said use as approximation. Do you know whenever students use approximation word, suitable approximation word, normal approximation word, and estimation, three words mostly used, we go for a special technique which I'm going to address, but he's saying the Richard flight arrives early at least 12 times. What at least 12 times means, students? At least 12 means, at least 12 means, at least 12. It means 12, 13, continue till 60. 12, 13, 14. So how we can apply so many binomial formulas? So it means we cannot apply so many binomial formulas. Okay, so what is the solution we have then? So at least 12. So if I show at least 12, it means this is writing way at least 12. I think that number. And we have a special technique of, so one time we write 12, one time we write 13, and one number bigger than this, and one number smaller than this. After this, if you check it, this is a 12 I'm filling a circle because he said equal also. And this is my task. So what we have a special concept is called continuity correction. So how we do continuity correction? So we have a special technique do it. If it is an empty, for example, if it's empty. So for example, 12 and 13 and 11. So we follow it and we come on this. So 12.5. How to write 12.5 in case if this equal sign is not there. But if equal sign is there, then what to do? We don't follow it. We have to go backwards. Backwards, it means 11.5. So this is called continuity correction, 11.5 more than 11.5. So it means, and what's the logic behind it? You see, students, if we follow directly, like 12.5, so we will miss 12. We will miss 12 because he said 12 and above. So if we follow the arrow, I will to get 12.5. In this way, I will miss 12. But I have to go backward only whenever I have a equal sign. So now I can go for next part, and you know how to convert x with special formula, x minus mean divided by deviation. So I'm writing z here, 11 minus mean divided by deviation. Now question come with us. Do we have a mean given? Answer is no. So special formula NP. What is n, students? N, you know, total sample. Sample is 60. And probability of favor, we have to go up and check. He's saying at least 12 times, he arrives early. Flights arrive early. Okay, this is my favor. Check it on top. Flights arrive early. So 0.15. Repeat again, flight arrives early is a 0.15. So this is a p-value. So this is a p-value, 0.15. So this will, if I'm going to check it in calculator, 60 times 2.15, it is giving us 9. So mean value is coming with us 9. Okay, student, this is done. Now we have to go for deviation value and formula NPQ. And you know it very well, 60, P is 0.15, and Q is 0.85. So when I find deviation, it turns to be 7.65. So this is the deviation value. Now I can plug in 9 here and deviation value here to convert that question in a normal format. And let's see how to convert it. So 115, 11.5 minus mean, which is a 9, over deviation 7.65, and this turn to be so this is actually a mess, okay, root, okay. So this is a variance. This is actually variance. With root is called deviation. With root. So I must write root part. And if I type this in calculator, students, so this is coming, it turned to be 0.9039. Okay, now student, you know, you're familiar very well. We have done this bell shape concept. Is this a positive? Yes, positive. Right side, left side? No, right side. So I will make a label here, 0.9039. How to pronounce this is more. More is called, this is deal as a lesser, and the other part is deal as a more. And when I see that from the table, so it give us 0.59039. It give us the white region, but I'm looking for the reddish part. So how to do it? Because some of the whole is 1. So 1 minus 5 of 0.9039. So if I check it, students, so 1 minus is C1 from table, and you know how to use the table. So it turns to be, after subtracting 1, it turns to be 0.8169, and final answer we get it 0.183. So I hope so the point is very clear, and I just give you one more idea. The student, you know, look at, some student may ask me, sir, how we know we'll go for binomial formula or normal formula? Okay, let me tell you. Look at here. If NP value is more than equal to 5, more than 5, and NQ value is also more than 5, so we have to convert binomial to normal distribution. For example, NP value is coming how much? 9, and 9 is more than 5, and that is why we go for the normal. And one more concept, very simple concept we have it. Look at here. If sample is too small, we go for binomial, which is formula here. But if sample is too big sample, okay, look at sample small, I can find easily from here. But if sample is too big, like 60, 70, 80, 100, how we can apply so many binomial formulas? So it is not possible to do it. And second way to check it, if NP value is more than 5, NQ more than 5, we will go for, this is called normal distribution concept. So I believe the concept is completely over and question is completely finished.